talking about, workouts or talking about, nutrition on one of the streams, and that's what we're going to do today. Hopefully everybody's doing good. We'll wait for some people to get in here. I've got some coffee, so we might go see the chickens tonight too. I think we talked about checking out the chickens, so we talk about the chickens often, so why not? But we are home. We're at my house. Kids are asleep, so Let's see if I can get connected up here. There we go. All right. Boom. All right, that's sorted. Make sure that link's working. The link is working. Good. I'm gonna pin that. All right. Hey, Austin. Welcome back. We're doing a little bit different tonight. I'm gonna do like almost like a Q&A tonight. Q&A. We're gonna talk about like my program, get a little more in depth because everybody seems to have a ton of questions about kind of how my program works, and my nutrition and everything else. And Sundays. This is my house. I'm at my house now. I am home at the moment. But everybody has questions all the time about like my programming and stuff, and people want to see the chickens, so we're gonna see the chickens tonight too. But I thought we'd kick off with programming and just like a general Q&A. Any questions people have had about me or for me, over the when I'm streaming, I'm usually locked into the workout. So I wanted to do something like this. What was that? Awesome. Probably won't be as like chickens. Yeah, we got a bunch of chickens. We're gonna go see chickens here in a few minutes. Probably not gonna be a super long stream. Not gonna have probably a ton of people in here tonight, but I wanted to do something for Sunday. So, but yeah, I've got a whole bunch of chickens outside. They're all sleeping right now, but we're gonna take a peek at them a little bit later. So, I've actually got a few French Crescivars, which are an endangered breed of chicken. I've got some Barred Rocks, and I've got some Crescivar Barred Rock mixes that we raised ourselves. So we've got a good few chicks. I don't want to scare them. Honestly, so chickens like during the day are generally pretty aware. Like they'll take off if for any reason. At night though, you can walk right up on a chicken. It's not gonna take off. They're very, very like slow paced at night. Like I'll walk right up to the coop, no movement at all. Um, they're pretty comfortable chickens. They live a pretty comfortable life. Right now they don't have one out there, but usually this time of year, they have a heater in their pen even. So they actually have heating in their pen to keep them warm. So they live a pretty fancy life for a chicken. But there are egg layers, so I eat a lot of eggs, so I need to have the chickens. How's it going, Lissandro? No, we won't be doing that. Won't be doing that. We might take some challenges in the stream tonight. I'm mostly drinking coffee, and I'm just gonna chat with the people that usually stop in to see me. I thought it'd be a fun time on a rest day to chat with some folks. So, ugh. Someone said that yesterday too. Well, today's our rest day, Guillermo. Not going to be a workout stream tonight. Tomorrow we'll be back on the workouts though, but tonight is rest night. So, um, tomorrow we'll be back on the normal gig. I will be watching. They got a long way to go, Guillermo. I think I can give them a 1 day head start. But no, Sunday's my rest day. I heard you, Luke. Calm it down. Sunday's my rest day, so I thought I'd drink some coffee and just chat. Thought I'd drink some coffee and chat. I've got the chat running over here too, so um, let's see. So for those of you that weren't here a few minutes ago, we're gonna go see chickens once I'm done with this coffee. So you guys have until I'm done with this coffee to ask me about like anything you want to know, anything you want to know about me, within reason. But Yeah, I'm a millennial as well. I think my wife technically falls into Gen Z. She's like right there on the cusp. I'm 172 and I am 5'11". I imagine you've been in the stream before if you know those offhand. Shirt size generally a large. I think this might be a medium. It's a little tighter, but generally a large is what I usually wear now. So, um, but I can do a large or a loose medium, comfortably. I do have Pokemon cards, not on hand at the moment. Get most of your PRs on rest day. Yeah, yeah. So this is my other home. So we've got the gym home, and then we've got my actual house. So this is where I go to sleep. Uh, mil- Millennials is in the 90s. Millennial is in the 90s. It goes to like 96. Millennial stops at like 1996. After that, it's Gen Z. No, so the gym we're normally in is just down the street. This is my home. So I run the gym down the street. That's just around the corner. Actually, we could get there in less than 5 minutes if we needed to. But tonight we're not doing a workout. 2012. I can find out. Am I on my winter arc? We're always on the winter bulking arc. I'm gonna be honest. We're actually gonna go out and see some chickens, by the way, here in a minute, guys. I'm a fitness coach full time. Fitness coach full time. Probably not a house tour. I don't know if my wife and my kids want to be on camera. I'm gonna be honest, and they're here at the moment. So I don't know what is 2012. Look, that 1,000 push-ups the other night, I was sore the next day. So yeah, basically eggs are a chicken's menstrual cycle. So whether or not chickens have a rooster like they don't have to have fertilized eggs. They don't have to be fertilized to lay an egg. So chickens lay an egg no matter what. Um, Now if they get fertilized, they'll grow a chick. But yeah, it would be similar to menstrual cycle, an egg. I'm 30. I'm 30 years old. So I got into a fitness coach because I needed to fix my own health. And then I found out I was good at it, and it kind of snowballed. Um, yeah, we're just vlogging today because it's Sunday. It's our rest day, so we're having some coffee. We're gonna go see the chickens though tonight. After I finish this coffee, we're gonna go outside and see the chickens. Um, but hold on. Let me pull up my secondary chat here. I'm trying to keep up the best I can. That's one heck of a trip for whipped cream. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. Raw lifting. So as far as raw lifting and what I consider raw lifting, I don't use straps. I don't use wrist wraps. I don't use elbow sleeves. Raw is you versus the weight. Now there is there is some rules with raw lifting as far as actual powerlifting meets are concerned, where you can wear wrist wraps and things, knee sleeves and things. But I consider true raw lifting no additional equipment, no wrist wraps. That's my personal opinion. So, so I would say the egg came first, considering they don't have to be fertilized, and I think they confirmed that the egg came first. I did go to a school. I went. So it's a program called ISSA. When I originally went to learn how to be a trainer, but that's really just a base level of knowledge. You have to do more. It's not going to give you everything you need. You're going to need a lot more after that school. The school gets you the certifications you need to start working in the field, but most of what you're going to learn is going to come from actually working in the field and studies beyond the initial certifications. So let's see what we've got going on. What I would not, I don't think I consider I'm a dad, so I guess that would make sense, right? Let's see. So wrist wraps are just going to help with stability typically. I'm trying to keep up with chat and watch you guys at the same time. Wrist wrap would help with stability in the wrist and stop him from going backwards or putting a ton of pressure on them, but they're not really increasing your weight exponentially. I do. So when I squat, okay, so that is the one exception I make personally. Now I do still think that it's partially, it is equipment. It's not pure raw, right? So belt is a safety element. It doesn't increase your lift at all, but it does provide a safety mechanism. So I will make an exception for belt. I don't judge the belt at all. Um, no, I'm always bulking. So I plan on getting up over 200 this year. I'm going to be going up in weight class. So yeah, the trolls come in pretty often. Yeah. So my diet is completely organic. In fact, the coffee in this cup right now is organic coffee. My diet is completely organic. I don't. I know not everybody wants to do that. It takes a little bit more effort. It's definitely a little bit more expensive. So this is Kroger's organic line, Kroger shopping center, their organic line. Let's see. TRTI would not be considered natty. No. Let's see. I train forearms pretty often. I would say yes. Probably almost every day to some extent. So keto is just one of those things where you eat like near zero carbs and a lot of lean meat and a lot of fats. So you're just not consuming carbs and sugars. Keto is a short-term solution. It's not usually a long-term solution. It's kind of like the carnivore diet, right? It's not bad inherently, but you're not getting everything you need uh, to be completely efficient. Let's see. How's it going, Anna? Purity coffee. I'll take a look at it. I'm from South Carolina. I'll take a look at it. I'm not super familiar with the brand Purity. I'm gonna be honest. Ian, I couldn't justify vegan. There, vegan's just not healthy overall. Um, it's a moral choice more than anything, and if that's the choice you make, that's okay for you. But as far as like a health purpose, vegan is not the healthiest um, dietary choice. Now, morally, if you want to go that route, you can. I just can't recommend it from a nutrition standpoint. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm very real here. I'm gonna give you my whole opinion. So, training your grip strength is gonna help a lot of things. So training your grip strength is gonna be good for like deadlifting. It's gonna be good for any kind of curling motions, benching motions. Your forearms are involved with almost everything you do, right? If your forearms aren't strong, you're gonna struggle to progress on lifts. So individualized focused forearm training can help get you past some lifts, some blocks for sure, some like plateaus. So I usually work pretty late into the night, and then normally I stream late. I just kept the stream at the same time tonight because I usually stream at this time, and I wanted to see all my regulars. But I would say yes. Um, I tend to be more of a night owl. Can I count down? Count down for what? If you're not getting carbs before your workout, that could be a reason why you're low energy during your workout. I keep it underneath the handle because my hand it's like uncomfortable. It doesn't fit in there, so I keep it underneath the handle. I don't usually put my pinky out. We can get fancy with it though. So wrist curls are definitely going to help with forearm. I like the kettlebell rotations. I've done those on stream before. Those are really good for full forearm work. Um, let's see. Get me a Star Trek mug. I'm gonna be honest. So I've never been a big Star Trek fan. I've seen bits and pieces. I like science fiction stuff, but I've never been big on Star Trek or Star Wars for that matter. I don't think I've ever actually seen. I think I've only ever seen one or two Star Wars movies. I don't think I've ever seen a Star Trek movie. So, so it just depends, Cold. So I'll put my website in the chat real quick. You can check out my different programs. Hold on. One second. So that's actually my website there. Ginger beard for sure. Ginger beard for sure. There's a lot of things that could cause nausea. I'm not a doctor, so I couldn't diagnose your nausea. Um, but so we normally work out here, Michael, but we're doing kind of like a Q&A tonight because I'm on a rest day. But we work out 6 days a week live stream this time of night. I just like the number seven. All my sets are in sevens, so that's why you're seeing sevens pop up. I just like the number seven, honestly. Um, but I was answering a question, then I got so as far as your nausea, I'm not a doctor. I can't diagnose nausea. A lot of time, if your gut health is bad, you can try probiotics to help your gut health. Probiotics can be found a lot in like probiotic yogurts. Greek yogurt has good like natural probiotics. They make probiotic drinks now. You could try that, but I don't know that it's necessarily your problem. But that would help restore some good gut bacteria. A lot of the time, if we don't have good gut bacteria, um, then our stomach's not doing a good job digesting things. It can take longer to digest. You can become bloated, those kind of things. So, depends on why it's sore. Maybe lighten up the work on that hand, or move straight to legs. It'd be hard to tell you without knowing what caused it to get sore. We're gonna keep growing the beard out. We're gonna keep growing the beard out. I actually just brushed it down. That's the only thing I did. The beard actually hasn't been trimmed, so it just looks a little different without the big bushy side. Blue. I have blue eyes. I don't know if you guys can tell on camera. Hold on. So hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and handle a quick thing. Just had to take one person out of chat real quick. All right, that's fixed. We're gonna grow it out. We're gonna grow it out. I'm wishing you the best, Gabby. I'm wishing you the best with Notre Dame taking the win. All right. So I'll tell you what. So protein can cause you to become gassy. That is something that happens. But generally, every time I've gotten gassy, it wasn't necessarily protein increase. It was actually the I've always had it with whole grains. Whole grains make me gassy, and generally, when you're increasing protein, you're also increasing your carbohydrate intake. So the combination of the two can make you gassier. But high protein diet can cause gassiness. Um, but like I do a whole grain like a everything bagel every now and again, and I get very gassy when I have those bagels. I don't know that we'll do a clean shave anytime soon. Roll Tide. All right, hold on. I got to mute Parker Brawls real quick. He comes in here about once every other night and spams up the chat. So we're going to give him that 24-hour. Probiotics may also be an option for you as well if you're gassy. It can help fix your gut microbiome. Mostly just lifting. I just like to lift. I'm almost done with this coffee. We're about to go see some chickens. So you guys stick around. We're going to go see some chickens tonight. It's going to be a fun time. It's actually really good coffee. I got a new coffee maker. Well, my wife got a new coffee maker. It's her gift. All right, let's see. That sounds rough, Jay. I'm gonna be honest. Does my wife prefer I live in the gym? She 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 tends to like me being at the house, but she understands why I'm in the gym. So you'd have to go to so there's a program, there's a training program on there. So weight gain is the nutrition portion. We talk about that live. So whenever you get involved, so if you want to gain strength and size, you'll go to the strength program on the right. That program includes nutrition. So we will talk about what your goal is as far as weight, body fat percentage, things along those lines, and the timeline, and we'll set your nutrition based on that. So some people want to get stronger and they don't want to put on weight, but some people want to get stronger and they want to put on weight. That's why it doesn't specifically state weight gain. But I do all your nutrition programming for you too. So Cole, when you go to the website, you'll look for. I think I have it. I think it's called Big Bench, but that's just the catchy name for it. Um, but that is the program if you're looking to gain strength, and then we'll talk about your nutrition while you're in the program, and we'll build you a nutrition plan to help you grow. So yeah, Road to 315 Big Bench program. That is the strength training program. It is focused around the SBD. Or you can, if you want, I will drop a link here in a second to my standardized strength program. Just give me a second. Happy birthday, Nicole. Happy birthday. Here, I'll drop you a link real quick for the standardized strength program. Give me 1 second. I like powerlifting. I'm always gonna be kind of biased towards powerlifting. I like to get my probiotics from yogurt specifically. Um, but for my Greek yogurt, I get a lot of good natural probiotics. That's usually what I do to incorporate probiotics. I'm how powerful am I? That depends on who you talk to. I'm pretty strong, I've been told. So no, not a lot of cardio, Snack Master. Um, I'm familiar with Wes Watson. I don't watch a ton of like YouTube or other videos. I'm almost always working. Even today, I've been working. Um, but here, let me get this link real quick. Do I think I could squat a Prius? Honestly, don't know how much a Prius weighs. Probably, I would try. I would try and give you that much information at least. If you've got a way to set up for me to attempt a Prius squat, you let me know. I have a feeling it's not going to feel good. This coffee's getting stronger the farther I get towards the bottom of it. All right. All right. I'm going to drop this link real quick for you guys. Someone was asking about my weight training program. So I have a weight training program that's specifically focused around what you're looking for. Give me 1 second. I would say this is probably one of my most popular programs too. I think you'll really like it. So give me 1 second. Is it really only 150 pounds? I'd be surprised if a Prius is only 850 pounds. That is the link right there for the strength training program. That's the standard strength training program. It doesn't necessarily focus SBD, but it's for putting on body weight. And it includes nutrition the same way. It's $50 a month. Um, and I do live support. So you'll actually have live access to me all 24/7. So Shady approved. Yeah, 25/30 might be a little stout. I'm gonna be honest, we'll work on it. I mean, a leather jacket over a suit. I've never seen it. I would say that would be a little odd, but I mean, who's gonna say something about it? Who's gonna say something about it? I've done a little bit of stuff with the crypto in the past. It's not really my gig though. To 550, that's a stout bulk. How do you glow up as a? I'm gonna be honest. Outside of my lifting and my nutrition, I don't do any kind of like other self care routines. Like normal stuff, I brush my teeth and shower, but I don't put like lotions and stuff on. I'm I lift things and I take just general care of myself. That's what I usually do. I'm pretty big dude, Dean. What's your bench, Dean? It's a pretty sizable mug, actually. I bought it. It's a Christmas mug. I think it's supposed to be C for Christmas. So yeah, I've got my bench is 350, Dean. So when you catch up, let me know. Um, but yeah, I like it because Chris, right? But I think it's supposed to be a Christmas mug, and it's flannel, and I like flannel. So that's solid. Also just finished my coffee. We're about to go check these chickens out here in a minute. Yeah, you don't come in here talking crap without checking the receipts first. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, your bench is small. I don't want to tell you, Dean. All right, Dean. We can be friends. We don't have to be enemies. We can be friends. We're gonna go check out some chickens here in a minute. I am sitting down currently. I am sitting down currently. Dean doesn't want the smoke. It's all good. Dean doesn't want the smoke. It's all good. All right, let's take a look at some stuff. I don't usually have access to my stream chat over here. I usually have to follow it on the phone, which is much easier to do it over here. So cold, yes. If you get in the strength program cold for weight gain, it can't. So the way it works out, right? When you get into the program, I get a message, right? And there's an app that you'll download. The app is included with the cost of the actual program membership, right? So you download the app and you're gonna get workouts every day from me. You're gonna get nutrition every day from me, tips, tricks, recipes, all that stuff, normal stuff, right? That you get with the fitness program, but it's all developed around what you have equipment wise, and then what your goal is, and then what your time framing is, all of that. So we actually talk one on one, and we build the program together. You'll get a generic kind of like put together program that I already have kind of built, right? And then we adjust it based on everything else. So if you have limited equipment, we adjust for equipment. But calisthenics are something I can definitely help you with. So no, we are natural, Shady. No needles, no needles. So, it's all about the numbers. It's always about the numbers, Dean. I don't know what to tell you. Awesome, Sandy. I'm glad you're at 2 weeks now. 2 weeks now. That's awesome. Nope, doesn't matter that you're in Canada. Everything's virtual. So you'll actually let's say you get up to do a workout at 2 in the morning, right? And you're like, hey, I need help with a workout, and you send me a message. I send you a message back. You are my client just as much as a client I have here in person. And we're gonna make sure you get where you need to be. So this is my profession. It's what I do for a living. So I'll drop the link one more time in the chat before we go check the chickens out. Hold on. I do not smoke. No. I don't smoke. I don't drink. That's the website to the programs. Do I know how to increase dumbbell weight without buying bigger dumbbells? That's tough to do. That's tough to do. That's cool, Cole. Just when I see your name pop up or whenever I see you pop up, I'll be able to get you started up. It's literally as soon as you sign up, just like that, we're working together. Nope, no juice, no juice, no CBD, no. I don't smoke. I don't drink. Um, let's see. I'm in South Carolina. I'm in South Carolina. All right, so we have finished the coffee. We're gonna go check out some chickens. You guys want to go check out some chickens? I'll give you all about five. Like we'll do another couple minutes of questions real quick, and then we'll go check out some chickens because I've got a. I'm gonna have to find the flashlight too. It's somewhere over here. Put my glasses back where they need to be. Never will I start doing that. All right, let's get. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go grab a flashlight, and then we're gonna go talk to the chickens. I'll be right back, guys. All right, we got our flashlight. Put my shoes on. Well, my chicken shoes on. I got different shoes for the gym and different shoes for the chickens. You know what I'm saying? All right. Fly. Oh, I bumped the camera. Ah! I'm losing y'all. All right. Let me get this where I can maintain that. I'm going to check the chat one more time and then we're going to head out. I have a feeling you won't see that donation, I'm going to be honest. I'd rather not wake my small children up. All right. Yeah, we're rest day, Revenant. Rest day, Revenant. We're gonna go check out the chickens though. You want to see the chickens? All right, chicken time. It's kind of cold out. Oop. It's kind of cold out, guys. You guys, I'm so sorry. Ah. No, I got y'all. Hold on. I'm still getting used to that tripod. The wife probably isn't going to get on stream. I'm going to be honest. She's not big on being on the stream. All right. Whew. Dean, if you really want to see my muscles that bad, I've got pictures. You can go check them out. They're on the channel. They're on my Instagram. All right, this is the side of the coop, guys. Hold on 1 second. So we got the French Crescivars with the black chickens, right? And then we've got the big old Barred Rocks. They're mixes with the Crescivar. Hey, friend. See? Calm down. We got another one over here. Yeah, those are the chickies. They're a little upset that I woke them up. Let's see if we've got any hanging out inside the actual pen out here. We're actually putting a new pen up because this one recently broke due to the weather. You can see the roof came in on it. So do a repair on that. But we got a couple that like to hang out up on the fence. So let's go take this. Let's go say hello to them. We're not quite a farm, but we're farm adjacent, right? Hey, baby chickie. And then this one I have a feeling is going to try and take off.
Yodel for the chat. I don't know if I know how to yodel. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, dang it! I'm hitting limbs. It's dark out. It's dark out. I'm hitting limbs. Hold on. Let's go inside. It's nice and frosty out. It's nice and frosty out. We're gonna get set back up, guys. Hold on. Whew. 1 second. Ah. This guy seems to have a very strong opinion of me. We don't eat the chickens. They provide us eggs. They provide us eggs. Let me go rinse my hands because we pet some chickens. And they're pretty clean. Our chickens are pretty clean, but they're not super clean. Have a good one, Raymond. No house tour. No house tour. But they provide eggs, so we eat the eggs. Let me go rinse my hands, guys, and then we'll talk some more. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Oh. I'm back. You know what? At one point, I was tempted to start giving my chickens protein powder. I actually read into it, and protein powder was an option in their feed. Dean, why are you? You are super interested in my muscles, man. You can go to my Instagram and check out my physique shoot. I did a physique shoot. If you want to really see my physique. But I don't know. It's up to you, Dean. It's up to you, Dean. Let's take a look at something real quick. All right. Didn't check the. My wife doesn't usually come to the gym with me. We do a live every night, Dean. You can subscribe and come back tomorrow night. There'll be physique work or physique shoot stuff. I generally only do that. We live every night. You can go to last night's live. We had it. I didn't have my shirt on for last night's live. You can go and check that out. You don't run the stream, Dean. You don't even run your home gym. I don't know what to tell you. We literally stream 7 days a week. Yeah, ain't no joke, right? Ain't no joke. I didn't wrestle in high school. Powerlifting's my sport of choice. So, I've been powerlifting for 3 years now. I just competed at the state championship, but no wrestling. No wrestling. We're not going to do that, Jay. I can get him muted. Hold on. Dean, we stream 7 days a week. This is my my rest day stream. You come in here demanding things.
I'm gonna go ahead and mute Dean because he's getting a little annoying. So Dean's on a short mute. Hopefully he figures himself out. So like I said, if you guys message me on Instagram, Facebook, you can message my email. It's all available about being a mod. I'd love to have someone be a mod in the stream, but I don't want to. I'm not just going to hand out. I can't talk about that at like in chat. Like that's something we got to talk about. Just like kind of the expectation of it and like what we're going to try and mute and what we're not going to try and mute, that kind of stuff. I preference flat bench bar. I muted Dean. I've been through Mississippi. I've never been to Mississippi, if that makes sense. Yeah, so yeah, that's what it's called. It's called a timeout whenever you mute somebody. Yeah, Dean's in the gulag. Dean's in the gulag. Well, I mean, he didn't get banned. He just got muted in my stream. He got muted in my stream. That's vaguely what happened. So, I eat probably 5 times a day. How's it going, True Seeker? Don't spam the chat, True Seeker. Don't spam the chat. Okay. Hold on, True Seeker. I'm gonna have to mute you. We done? All right, he's done. Cool. I'm gonna let you hang out here, True Seeker, but no spamming, just like everybody else. He was just talking a lot, Smitty. Are you him just on another account? You're more than welcome to hang out, True Seeker. Just don't spam the chat. It's appreciated. It's appreciated. I don't mind the message. So. Yeah, we stream 7 days a week. If Dean really wants to see the physique, he can go to one of the other, 20 streams that I've done over the past like 2.5 weeks. We do a physique show every single stream. So I don't think I've had one stream where we didn't do a physique show. I don't know if we even had one. So it's usually towards the latter half of the stream. So hope you're doing well, True Seeker. But I'm very much we made a sub goal for the head shave by the end of the month. If we hit it, we'll do it. Okay. We hit it, we'll do it. I am a man of my word. I'm glad, Revenant. I'm glad. Super glad. Yeah, Julian, we're still tracking for that. If it happens, if we hit the goal, I will shave my head. I will buzz the hair like I said I will. This is just my normal haircut. I just got this done yesterday. So, yesterday, the day before, something like that. So, that works for me, Austin. That works for me. I'm going to check a couple things real quick. All right, back into chat. I'm a fitness coach. I coach full time. I'm a professional fitness coach. I also manage a gym, but I'm a professional fitness coach. That's my primary line of work. But I'm a power lifter. That's what you'll normally see on the stream. I stream 7 days a week. But Monday through Saturday, I do workout streams. Sunday, I do some kind of vlog, a challenge, or I do something along those lines. So, no, we did 1,000 push-ups last Sunday. Do I like Winnie the Pooh? Not in particular. I mean, it's not a bad show, I guess. So I've had like minor twinges, tweaks, and things like that, but never any like major injury. I've had like, a tweaked shoulder, tweaked neck, just like small things, but nothing major. No, definitely not. I don't drink at all. I don't drink at all. I know it's more of a joke that you're more of just being funny, but no, I don't drink. Can I wrestle? Yeah, I mean I could. You know what? Actually, there's a thing coming to South Carolina, and I'm interested in doing it, and I think I am gonna do it. I wonder what the logistics are gonna be on actually getting the video footage to put on the channel. Um, but the it's called like Tough Man or something like that. It's a straight up just amateur fight night, and there's prize money involved. It's weight classed. I'm actually interested in doing it. It's for some people that have not fought professionally, so I'm super interested in doing that. Might be something we put on the channel. Not in particular. I mean, why would I want to? You have a good one, Truth. Appreciate it. Let's see. If you see me looking back and forth, that's because the chat is easier to watch over here than it is over here. I don't wrestle. I power lift. Yes, sir, Jay. Let's see. Boom, boom. Trying to answer all the questions I can as they come in. Is this Dean again? Is this Dean on another account? Is that what's happening here? There's no way he made another account to come in here and troll. That's crazy. That's crazy. I think that's the first time I've ever had someone make another account to come back and troll, especially when he can simply go to my channel and look at all the physique stuff he wants to. It's like 2 clicks from his current where he's at currently. They are literally live streams, Dean. They're posted live streams. I train do I train people? It depends on the day, anywhere between like 4 and 7 hours a day. I thought about it, Benz. I haven't decided if I'm doing a gaming stream yet or not. We might do one on a Sunday. Maybe next Sunday we'll do a gaming stream. I don't know that I have the stuff set up. How's it going, Bench? Welcome back. Welcome back. Jack's Game Sundays. Warhammer's great, but it's a lot to get into. You got to dedicate some time. That's all right, Nicholas. We get on the right track. We just got to get on the right track. Welcome back. Welcome back. Block periodization. I mean, I'm still on my singles, doing my kind of my peak work. So. Oh, nice, Shady. I was like, there's no way he came through with another one. There's no way. That's funny. That was good, Shady. I didn't mute it right away. I'm glad I didn't. So. So I've never played Fortnite. Like a couple of games with my son or my brothers, but when I game, I usually play. Right now, I've been playing Marvel Rivals recently, so I've been playing Marvel Rivals recently. That's been fun. Dean's back. Like you just spoke him into existence, Shady. You spoke him into existence. He's back. He doesn't realize it, but he's one of my biggest fans. I could play Red Dead. I don't have Red Dead at the moment, but I could get it. Just ignore him. He'll disappear. I can do a longer mute if I have to, but It was good, Shady, but you spoke him back into existence. You spoke him back into existence. I'm glad, Dean. Dean's one of my biggest fans. Dean's one of my biggest fans. He just doesn't know it yet. You spoke him into existence, Shady. As soon as you did it, he came back. Shady's got powers. This is legit. Shady's got superpowers. We didn't even know it. I would consider you, Jay. Yeah, 100%. Definitely one of my biggest fans. Can I cook? I can cook. I cook often. I cook often. It's canon now that Shady's got superpowers. So it's canon. Shady's got superpowers now. I'm glad you're here eating your meal. We were supposed to work out yesterday or the day before. I remember this being a thing we were supposed to do. See my car? I don't drink beer. I don't drink alcohol at all. We were supposed to work out a couple days ago. Dean is like an ultra hater and the biggest fan at the same time. I don't know what to make of it. My dad is extremely clean. We can meet today. We can meet today. Dean is my biggest fan and my biggest hater right now in this stream currently. I feel like he might just be a little bit self-conscious. I feel like that's what's going on. Dean, hopefully you'll watch some of the other live streams and take some notes. Maybe one day, your bench will almost be as big as mine. Let's see. He might need my coaching for real. Yeah, no joke, right? And he can't even make like a solid argument for anything. So yeah, he might be shaped like a bean. Dean, I'd be super interested in watching your live stream, your fitness live stream. I'll tell you what, you do one tomorrow, I'll drop in. Dean is mean and shaped like a bean. I have a feeling you're incorrect, Dean, but I'll wait for your live stream. Once you come with the receipts, we'll know. I'll wait for your live stream or a video. Your channel's empty, so I don't know I can't even comment on your work. So, but I'm easy to find if you ever want to come in for a session, Dean. If you ever want to come in for a session, Dean, I'm easy to find. Barbell's gym. We can go bench for bench, squat for squat, deadlift for deadlift. All right, Barbell's gym, easy to find. You can come work out anytime you want. We'll stream it. One of them's shady. One of those two Deans is shady. He's going to make it real complicated to keep up. I think Orange Dean is actual Dean. Orange Dean is actual Dean. Dean, my numbers are verified. I professionally powerlift. I can't fake weights. I'm telling you, I'll 1v1 on the bench. Let's go. Any day of the week. Any day of the week. My pull-up game is strong, Dean. If you're worried about my calisthenics work, you're not going to do much better. Having two Deans in the chat makes it confusing, 100%. One of them is shady, so make sure we're going after the right one. I think Orange Dean is the original Dean. I've got both, Dean. Numbers are. I'm powerlifting. It's a powerlifting stream. You came here looking for anything else, you're gonna be sorely disappointed. But you're welcome to do your own stream, Dean. I'll even stop in and take a look. I would definitely 100% do that. I do not. If you guys are looking for physique stuff, that's not tonight. That'll be during the live streams that we actually work out. I'm not doing the shirtless stuff and stuff tonight. I'm at my home just trying to relax. Well, Dean, you're more than welcome to leave anytime. You're choosing to be here, not the other way around. Let's see. Dean's a little butthurt. It'd be like that sometimes. Can I do a push-up right now? We're on rest day. We're on rest time right now. Yeah, I know it's probably been hard for you to find any. I'd say check the mirror, but I feel like you'd still be looking later on. So. You know, he jumps in the gym. Oh, wild. Dean, you want to go ahead and live stream, feel free to live stream. I take 1 day of rest a week. That's why I take my Sundays seriously. 1 day of rest a week. Sundays are my rest days. I work out for 2 hours a day, Monday through Saturday. Happy birthday, Fernando. We're not going to play into Dean's stuff. Dean's just a troll. We're not going to play into it. It's fine. We've got the troll Dean, and then we've got the other Dean that's actually just shady. So hate from India. I've never gotten just that comment before. That was my max bench is 350, Tabo. My max bench is 350 at the moment. That's my PR. Hate from China. Is that the new thing? We got some love from Baltimore at least. I'm glad you're back in it, Sel. From New Zealand. This is great. I don't have a sponsorship from them, no. My sponsorship is through the gym that I work at. They sponsor my meets. Barbells Gym. The biggest hating red flag to ever exist. Let's see. I do like powerlifting more than bodybuilding, Dean. That's probably the first accurate thing you said, that I like powerlifting more than bodybuilding the entire stream. Powerlifting is my sport. See, barbells, protein, I have them right. Not that barbells. I know what brand you're talking about. Barbells Gym is my sponsor, not the protein brand. I do know what protein bars you're talking about. I've never tried them. I'm giving it to the lion every time. You know, I'm giving it to the lion versus a tiger. I weigh 172. I'm 5'11". Bench is 350 at the moment. Not a big on vegetarian diets, but vegetarian is definitely more doable and maintainable than vegan. But I do prefer a large amount of lean meat in my diet. Chicken, turkey, beef. Yeah, he does it. He does at least a few keyboard reps a day, Mossberg. The gym I go to is in South Carolina, Macy. I think you were asking where the gym was at. No ASMR. I don't think we're doing an ASMR tonight. Right now, I'm just answering questions, trying my best to keep up. Dairy is going to be a good option if you can do dairy. Hold on. Oop. My screen almost went to sleep on me. Generally, we start the workout streams with the shirt on, but we do show muscle towards the end. So if you go towards the end of my streams, or if you're in towards the late portion of my streams, usually I do not have my shirt for the end of the streams when we're doing calisthenics, so we can show muscle tone. So, all right, Dean, you're spamming now. At least before you were coming up with new stuff to say. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get Dean out of here. I'm gonna get one of the two Deans out of here. All right. All right, Dean's gone for the time being. Let's see. Have I ever eaten crayons? No, I've never eaten crayons. Never eaten crayons. Definitely would go with the cherry flavor. Definitely red crayon though, if I was going to eat crayons. Why am I not working out tonight? It's Sunday. It's Sunday, Macy. We got to get some rest once in a while. Sunday's my rest day. We went and saw the chickens earlier, and we drank some coffee. I'm just answering questions tonight. We'll do something else a little different. Maybe next Sunday I'll do like a shopping stream where I show what I shop for the week. But we've been answering like programming questions and stuff like that tonight. So let's see. Never had mushroom coffee. A lot of people I know have tried it and they loved it. I've never tried it. I'm not big on mushrooms. I know it doesn't taste like mushrooms. I'm just not big on mushrooms. Yeah, Dean's in the gulag right now. We've got the real Dean still. We've got the real Dean. Yeah, he didn't even say anything shady. He was too busy hating. I mean, he was I guarantee he was like slamming on his keyboard that whole time. Just pissed for no reason. Hold on. Sundays are the best rest day. You are correct. Sundays are the best rest day. Dean's currently yelling at his mom. Dean is currently making another YouTube account to come back and hate some more. I'm willing to bet that's what's going on at the moment. What would I do if Cardi B needed me to train her? I don't know. I'm not a big Cardi B fan, but I mean, I wouldn't be against training a celebrity. Um, it wouldn't make any difference to me. But yeah, grocery haul next Sunday. Maybe we'll do a grocery haul stream next Sunday. That sounds like a fun time. So I do a lot of like free range chicken. So if I buy chicken, I usually buy pretty good quality meat chicken. Um, but I've got my own eggs, and they're pretty much free range chickens. They get out of that pen, and they move around the yard. So definitely, my hair's definitely been washed. It gets washed every day. crusty Cheeto fingers. You're not wrong. It depends. So I go back and forth between Rise pre-workout and True Athlete right now. So yeah, so I'm a professional powerlifter is what I do. And fitness coach. I am not Andrew. I'm married. Daniel, keep the chat clean, please. I've got a program for that. I'll drop the program website link in the chat. 100% can help out with that. If you need a fitness program, I can help out. Do I like the Panthers? All right, so I'm from South Carolina, right? So you'd assume I like the Panthers. I'm actually a Patriots fan. I'm actually a Patriots fan. I don't watch a ton of football, believe it or not. I'm not, so outside of powerlifting, I don't watch a lot of sports. Powerlifting is my gig. Powerlifting is my gig. From Delanova, Belarus, Daytona Beach. Yes. Okay. Welcome. And or gain. What do you mean eagers? What do you mean eagers? Would I train R. Kelly? No. I wouldn't train R. Kelly, I'm gonna be honest. His rap sheet's a little bit funky. Yeah, I don't know what that means. No, we wouldn't train Diddy. We wouldn't train Diddy. I'd have to turn that one down. None of my workout programs account for baby oil. I don't know if I can train for that specifically. That's not part of the certification process. Glad to have you here, Steve. Steve Flo. I'm not a huge Cardi B fan, but I couldn't tell you. I mean, probably trainer. I mean, I train professionally, so I would train someone if they asked for training. So yes and no, I guess. What's the purpose of the question? What am I missing here? I understood the R. Kelly and the Diddy one, because they've got some weird charges. So we're gonna keep growing the beard out. We're gonna get a full red beard going. No, I wouldn't. I'm married, Benz. I'm married. We're not. I don't think we're doing either of those things. We'll keep it nice as it grows. We're all awake. We're all awake. Don't worry. I didn't understand it. My mind wasn't going there, Revenant. I don't like the fruit fast. I'm not a big fan. It's gonna cause muscle degradation. Friend's kid named dog was Diddy. That's an unfortunate name. It's unfortunate he got hit by a car. Yeah, no, I wouldn't compromise. I don't compromise my integrity for cash. Not at all. No, you're here, Golden. I've answered a couple. I think I mentioned you kept telling everybody to wake up. We're all awake. How's it going, Steve? Put thought into one. Just creatine and pre-workout as far as supplementation. If I could have any superpower, superpower. If I could have any superpower, that's a tough one. No TRT. I don't do any TRT. No, I'm completely natural. Just creatine and pre-workout. Invisibility is cool. Don't get me wrong, but I don't feel like it's that overpowered. But I will agree, invisibility is a good one. Hey, welcome, Blanca. Best superpower, in my opinion, I feel like the regeneration, the rapid healing. That's exactly what I was about to say. The rapid healing would be the coolest one, right? I mean, it's you're basically immortal at that point, right? So rapid healing. I would definitely go with healing factor. I want like Wolverine or Deadpool-esque healing factor. Like healing fast, you know? We are 100% natural, Ken. 100% natural. We compete in a natural federation. Got to stay natural. Dead silent perk. I've been through. I've never stopped there. I don't do a lot of traveling, believe it or not. I tend to stay in the southeast. Sometimes I'll go to the west coast about once every other year, visit some family, but generally southeast is where I'm at. So, I'll skip on the skin problem. I'm gonna be honest, but I'll take his healing factor. His healing factor is great. The whole healing slowly with the whole baby hand thing though, that threw me off. Still take it, but it's a little odd. But healing factor is a good one. I feel like healing factor is just a win no matter what. So you can get almost every other like you can become pretty strong or really fast, like beyond like normal human if you have healing factor, right? Because you can train constantly. So if your healing factor is great, you can just train for whatever you're trying to be really good at constantly. You may not become the Flash, but you can become really fast because you don't have to stop training ever, right? You don't have to sleep. So you could become really strong. The healing factor becoming strong, you'd instantly gain muscle as you lift. Captain America is not natty. You are correct. No one talks about that, right? Juggernaut's a cool concept, and he's a cool character. I feel like they're not giving him enough power when he's in the movies, though. I feel like they've definitely nerfed him down a little bit. Juggernaut's way more powerful than they give him credit for in the movies. I take one rest day a week. One rest day a week. That I work out 6 days a week. I do a full upper body, and I deadlift 3 days a week, and I squat twice a week. But 6 days upper body push and pull. How's it going, Ballistic? Welcome, welcome. We're just doing a vlog tonight. We checked out the chickens. If you want to scroll back in the stream a little bit, I have some chickens outside that we checked out. Drank some coffee. I normally I'm doing a workout stream Monday through Saturday though. Never, Wesley. Is he? Is he his brother in the comics? The last Deadpool movie is when I found out he had a sister. So is when I found out he had a sister. So that was cool. I don't know what you're seeing, Wesley, but welcome to the stream. I'm a bit of a health nut, so I don't drink, smoke, do any of that stuff. So Loki's like built different now though. Like doesn't he become like
Hold on. Appreciate it. Bianca. Blanca. Um, Blanca. My eyes are bad. No, my rest time is pretty good. I don't know if it's going to stay very secret in here, Jesse. You're in a live chat, but feel free. Keep everything. I mean, everything here is live, so. But yeah, he becomes like the gatekeeper of the multiverse, right? He becomes like the almost the strongest person to exist, or strongest hero or anti-hero to exist. That's interesting, Jesse. That's an unfortunate place to be. I'm sure they'll come knocking soon. That's a large question. I've been married pretty much, I think 50% of my life at this point. So I don't have I couldn't give you much advice there. I got married. Um, I've been with my wife for 50% of my life at this point, but I've been married since 2014. So how's it going, user? Hey, welcome, Mr. Worldwide. I saw your message. We gotta set something up. I'll send over some. We just gotta figure out what kind of collab we want to do. Let me know what kind of stuff you're interested in. I'd love to do that collab. I know you said soon, but I think you said next month. So whatever works for you. My schedule's pretty open. You can, if you want to support the stream, you can do it at the Buy Me a Coffee link. That's the best way to support. I'm not monetized yet, so you have to support at the Buy Me a Coffee link. I usually get so if I go out of town, um, and if you do support the Buy Me a Coffee, I do a personalized thank you. I do a personalized thank you as well. Full video, personalized thank you. So when I go out of town, um, I typically go and get a week pass somewhere. So I usually in advance look for gyms in the area. So like when I went to visit family over on the West Coast, I found a gym local and I just got a 1 week pass. I still work out the normal schedule as much as possible. And I usually purchase supplements once I get to where I'm going, or I bring them with me if I'm driving. Not a big fan of oil. Not a big fan of oil user. That's awesome, Mr. Wald. I'm glad to hear that. That's cool. That's exciting. Congratulations. Sometimes it'd be like that, Shady, but if you don't like if you're not pushing your limits, you never know, right? Good to have a spotter though. You said did you have no clips? You had clips on. That's rough. Yeah, that's dangerous. Hey, producer, I appreciate it. That's cool. I have some Hawaiian viewers. No, user, I don't do that. We don't do that. We will be streaming a workout tomorrow, though. We will be streaming a workout tomorrow if you want to attend. More than happy to have you at the workout. Let's see. No, it's fine. You asked, and you're respectful of the answer. That's awesome. But we'll be working out tomorrow. You're more than welcome to stop in. So during the pandemic, I had an advantage that most people did not have. I knew the owner of the gym that I worked out at. So I was able to borrow some equipment and I was able to go there, and train because I was, it was technically closed, but I could use the equipment as long as no one was in there and I wasn't actually attending the gym, if that makes sense. So I had to borrow equipment essentially. User, you were respectful about my answer prior, so let's keep it that way. Ooh. All right, hold on. I'm gonna check some stuff real quick while I wait on some more questions. Hey, Edwin.
I don't work out at home. I almost universally work out at the gym. I don't like working out at home. I feel like I don't get the same vibe. There's a vibe to working out. I don't play Fortnite. I don't play Fortnite. I play some games, but not Fortnite. Not my gig. Cool. Glad to have you. We had someone from Hawaii as well. We've had people from all over the world tonight. It's been awesome. Yep, we work out on stream 6 days a week. So Monday through Saturday if you're looking for workout streams, William. How's it going, Kamar? Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. We're we're probably gonna wrap the stream up soon, actually. We're probably gonna wrap the stream up soon. Do I believe in collagen? Collagen's good stuff. Collagen is really good for hair, skin, nails, all that stuff. Yeah, I've been streaming for almost an hour and a half. It's technically my day off. We don't need to know that user. I'm gonna go ahead and remove that comment. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and move you out of the chat. We get weird ones. We get weird ones. User's gone. We get weird ones every now and again. We're used to having the weirdness hit the chat. Tonight though, I have a laptop right here next to me. I can live moderate the weird, which is nice. Usually I can't live moderate the weird. I have to like go to my phone. So I appreciate it. Yeah, I do my best to be just a people person. I work with people all day as a trainer, so it's who I am. Well, it's definitely the right place, Edwin. If you subscribe, I stream 7 days a week, 6 of those days being workouts. So yeah, he was an odd one, Shady. He was definitely odd. He's gone now though. Yeah, yeah, Julian, it's been good having you here tonight. Yeah, if you stay consistent, Edwin, you'll definitely see progress. It's all about consistency. Honestly, it sounds corny, it sounds played out, but realistically, consistency is the hardest part for everybody. It's the most important part because if you're not consistent, no matter how good you're doing, you're not gonna see the results you want. Um, and not being consistent also reverses the results you see sometimes. So not completely, but a lot of the time. Consistency is the biggest issue for almost everybody. So I'm glad. I'm glad I'm your favorite, Lemon. It's good to hear. It's good to hear. I'm glad this vlog has gone so well as well. So diet is a big thing, but that's also part of the consistency thing. Diet consistency with diet is super important as well. So okay, so diet does not mean just like harshly cutting your calorie count, right? So diet can mean a lot of things. If you're trying to cut weight, it's just about being in a calorie deficit, right? You don't have to be in a massive deficit. Now, if you are not getting all the nutrients you need, you could potentially see something like that for a lot over extended periods of time. What I recommend is if you are going to reduce your calories and you're not sure exactly how you're going to be affected by it, add in a multivitamin or something along those lines, as long as your personal health allows for it. And then collagen is also really good for hair health as well. So collagen protein is an option if your diet allows for it and your health allows for it. That can help fill those nutrient gaps. Nutrient gaps, if that's something you're interested in. I always recommend consulting with the physician or someone about nutrition over like talking out your entire nutrition though, because there's small things that we might miss. We want to make sure we're not doing something wrong, right? So if we just start cutting our calories exponentially, like we go from normal, like, 2,500, 3,000, and we just cut it to like 1,000, you're going to feel like crap. You're not going to have everything you need. Um, you're not going to be getting all your vitamins. That's where those kind of things happen. So, But hair loss is something that as long as you're getting proper nutrients, you shouldn't experience it. Even if it's something that runs in the family, a lot of the time it's a nutrition issue. It's not something you can't prevent. So collagen's good for hair, skin, and nails. That's something I keep in my house personally. Like I said, I can't make dietary recommendations over the live stream, but that collagen is something I keep in my house. Yeah, yogurt is great. Fruit, honey, that kind of stuff. I use honeybee for my workouts. So there is some genetics involved with it, but there's also a lot of data and a lot of research that's been done on the increase in hair loss, and then the reduction in hair loss at different time periods. And generally, when we see um, dietary changes for the worse, so we see less nutritious food more often in the diets. This is specifically for the U.S. Basically, when we saw diets get worse, which was when we were doing a lot of processed foods through like the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, there was an increase in hair loss. And then, as diets get better, we see that it is less often. So it comes down to diet most of the time. Most of the time. Look at populations that have diets that aren't as nutrient rich. Stress and gut health do contribute as well. You're not correct. You're not incorrect. That is very much true. But look at areas that have less dietary wholesomeness, we'll say, right? They have less options dietary wise. They have less availability to get all those nutrients all the time. Generally, you're going to see more hair loss in those areas. I've got collagen in my house right now. I don't take it normally, but I do keep it in my house for when it's needed. If for some reason I feel like I am going to be need it, I can take it, but I keep it in my house. My wife takes the collagen, or she did for a while. I'm very careful what I eat. My diet is completely organic. I don't eat any sweets. I don't eat any sweet baked goods, no sweetened beverages, no candies, no soda, no fried foods. I do air fry some things, but no processed oils. Anything I have that needs an oil gets butter instead. All lean meats. So no ice cream. I haven't had ice cream, sweets, candies, cookies, brownies, pies, cakes in almost 4 years. 4 years. Yeah, my diet is 100% clean. I don't eat, I don't eat any processed vegetable oils and things like that. So I don't do a lot of seed oils. Now, okay, so here's what I will say though. For high heat cooking, for a while at least, I was using avocado oil as a better option. I don't mind avocado oil as long as it's not super, super processed. And I tend towards organic if I can get organic avocado oil in my items. I don't usually use it by itself, but if it's included in something, I don't mind avocado, and I don't mind olive oil as a dressing or like a low heat oil. I won't do any vegetable oils like mixed vegetable oils. No soy in my diet at all. Um, so and no peanut oil. Ashwagandha works. It'll cool you out. You'll definitely feel relaxed. Yeah, being in a household where most of the food isn't healthy can be difficult as far as your dietary is concerned because you have to kind of eat what they eat to some extent. Um, I'm gonna trying to keep up with all the chat. Yeah, I'm not a fan of cheap vegetable oils. Yeah, you're not incorrect. Cheap isn't even the word because it shouldn't be that expensive to get these healthier oil options and these healthier fat options, these healthier proteins. Um, Honestly, less processing should be less expensive. But there is something to be said for the reason why a lot of them are less expensive is because they can make so much and preserve it. So the preservatives are how they cheapen things up as well because they don't constantly have to worry about things spoiling when they don't sell as much. So also they cheapen up all the other ingredients in it on top of that. So I eat a lot of eggs, yes. People just love bringing politics into things. I don't mind as long as it's not spam and politics. You're more than welcome to drop your opinions in the chat. I have no problem with that. Just keep it civil. But I eat a lot of eggs. You seem to speak decent English at least. But yeah, nutrition is part of my job. I'm a nutritionist as well. So I tend to eat very specific brands of eggs if I buy eggs, but I actually have my own chickens. I actually have my own chickens. So those chickens produce my eggs. So my eggs are never recalled. There's no way you're back, Dean. He made another account. Dean made another account. Is this shady again? This has got to be shady again. There's no way. No additives. Yeah, I don't do any kind of like no artificial colors, no artificial preservatives. Once in a while, an artificial flavor will sneak its way in, but very rare. And no soy. No soy at all in my diet. Soy is like the biggest item. Soy and artificial colors are my two biggest no-nos. I will not touch it. A vitamin or nutrient that you can benefit from the most. I mean, your macronutrients are always going to be your biggest ones, your proteins, your fats, and your carbs. But benefit the most, it just depends. So it depends on where you're lacking. A lot of people, you'd have to know what you're not getting enough of, right? There's not really one vitamin to fish oil is something that most people can benefit from. It's one of those things that you have to know if you need it, but fish oil is something that most people can, omega-3 essentially, they're heart healthy, brain healthy, those kind of things. That would be like the most common one. I don't listen to Taylor Swift, not my gig. I am not a Swiftie. How's it going, Patrick? Red 40 is easy to let go. Red 40 is easy to let go. You just gotta stop. That's all it is. Patrick, we're not doing that. So Chris, we'll be back in the gym tomorrow. This is rest day. Sunday's my rest day. We'll be working out tomorrow night. It's actually 1 o'clock in the morning. So tonight, we'll be working out tonight. So about 12 hours from now, 11 hours from now, we'll be back doing workout streams. But we do Sundays, we do like a vlog. We checked out the chickens earlier. We drank some coffee. I've answered questions, that kind of thing today. Yeah, we don't do that, Patrick. You're respectful of the answer, that's all I ask. But tomorrow we'll be doing a workout stream, so it's in everything. So a lot of people don't realize how much stuff contains like Red 40, Blue Lake, all these yellow food colorings. They're in so much stuff. You got to roll over everything. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, we'll be doing some workout streams tomorrow, so I'm going to mute Dean again real quick. Dean's back on mute. It's almost 1 o'clock here. Chia seeds, they're definitely filling. But there's chia, I think, in one of the breads I have. I'm not 100% on that. So this is the place, Pablo. So Monday through Saturday, I do a workout stream. So if you're interested in getting stronger and getting healthy, I had a feeling, but I couldn't tell. You changed the icon. I think you changed the icon to trick me. But Monday through Saturday, we do a workout stream. So if you want to see that kind of stuff and learn how to get stronger, that's the days to be there. I usually get about 7 to 8 hours of sleep a night. That's typical. It's typical. I knew it. I was like, man, that's the orange color. I looked at it and the icon looked slightly different, but I was like, man, he must have made another account. So you got me. You did get me. It threw me off. It really did. All right, enjoy your sleep, Edwin. I'll be streaming again tomorrow night. Hopefully, I'll see you there. Thank you for subscribing. I've always wanted to go work out at West Side Barbell. It looks like fun. It looks like a cool environment. I do think that it's invite only still, I believe. It'd be a cool place to go work out. There's a lot of really strong dudes there. Uh, I generally drink bottled water. I'm out and about all the time, all the time. So spring water is my water of choice, or I do like a carbonated water every now and again. I haven't measured them. Might do that on one of the streams here soon. People have been asking. Angel, let's not get weird. Let's not get weird. I'm a Sagittarius. That is my zodiac. Leg day. Ugh. I do not do cardio. Do not do cardio. Cardio is no good. Not for me. All about lifting weights. I am not a doctor. I am not a doctor. I'm a fitness coach. Fitness coach. I've been a fitness coach for the past like 4-ish years. So, weights, almost always free weights. That's going to be my choice. Machines can get in there though. Deadlift doctor, there you go. There you go. So I do powerlifting. That's why I don't tend to do a lot of cardio. It just doesn't fit into my routine. I want to use those calories for weightlifting, not for cardio. Free weights are generally going to be your best bet for getting stronger, but machines will help for sure. Calisthenics can get you there. It's just certain things for different goals. I like carbs. I eat a lot of carbs. I eat a lot of carbs. I usually eat carbs primarily around the time I work out, though. So the most carbs I'm going to consume are going to be during the day, and then I mean I eat carbs at night too. I eat a lot. I eat about 5,000 calories a day. Um, no ramen for me typically, unless I'm making it homemade. I go to my local gym, barbells. I don't consume candies, baked goods, sweets, things like that. I don't do sodas. I don't do sweet teas and things like that. And I don't drink alcohol at all. I don't typically have blood work done. To be honest, there's not really a reason for me to. I feel pretty well. Feel pretty good. Uh, I eat fruit at least once a day. If I don't have fruit, then I usually supplement that with some honey for my workout. So. I would just reduce the intensity of whatever you're doing prior, and just make sure you have someone spotting you for the heavier movements while getting back into it. Did I read it wrong? Hold on. Ah, so you're eating one of those two things. If you're going to like a ramen house, that's what I would do. Ramen house. If you're going to like a place that serves like real ramen. Let's see what we got going in here. How's it going, Colette? Welcome. I am Scottish. I am Scottish, Jay. I'm from the US though, but I do have the Scottish red beard. You can see that there. No workout tonight. This is rest day. I did a workout stream last Sunday, or a push-up stream last Sunday if you want to see push-ups. Ah, got you, got you. I'm gathering now, Shady. My brain's ticking. It's late. It's late. No, no, I don't take any of that for recovery. I'm 5'11" and I'm 172 pounds. 173 probably right now, to be honest. So, currently bench specialist. Bench is my most impressive lift. Typically for most people, 350 is what I bench. So my deadlift is obviously heavier, but not nearly as impressive comparatively. So no, no, I am not. I'm married, Eli. It's all about more calories in protein when it comes to weight gain. Lifting will help you develop the muscle, but calories in versus calories out are always going to be weight gain. I eat about 5,000 calories a day and about 300 grams of protein. Please don't spam the chat. Yeah, it's full range of motion. Full range of motion. I power lift. Look, if he meant as a single lift, he needs to specify. I get that question really often in this chat. So how you lose weight, it's about reducing calories in versus calories out. So you can reduce your calories while keeping your protein high. You'll maintain your muscle that way while reducing down the amount of calories you're taking in overall. Yeah, I do play video games. Not super often right now because I'm always busy, but I do play video games. I've been playing Marvel Rivals recently. That's been my go-to. I couldn't tell you, Andrew. I couldn't tell you. But HIIT training, Nicole, as well, is a way to help increase calories burned. So if you look for HIIT training routines, that's going to be high calorie expenditure. So it's a lot of cardiovascular, a lot of aerobic work, but also with some weights included. So typically it's high intensity interval training. So HIIT. But that's going to be your high calorie burners, typically. I have no idea, Andrew. I have no idea. I'm gonna be honest, no clue. Have I ever broke a machine? Yes, I've broken a machine. Once. I mean, it broke while I was using it. I didn't break it, but it broke while I was using it. How's it going, Project? No, it doesn't seem that bad. Doesn't seem that bad, your English. No neck tattoos for me. I'm going to stay away from neck tattoos. I'm going to stay away from neck tattoos. Yeah, the English doesn't look bad. Your written English at least doesn't look bad. Yeah, you're going to be sore for the first few workouts back typically. It's always going to be tough for like the first week or so as you reactivate all those muscle groups and get them moving the way they used to. No, tonight's been more of a vlog tonight. It's rest day quality, French toast. It's rest day. But we did check out the chickens. If you scroll back to like the 30-ish minute mark or like the 20-ish minute mark, we went and saw the chickens. It just depends on your aerobic, your how well your heart does. Like if your heart rate's getting really, really high, you tend to sweat a little bit more. Also, how hydrated you are makes a difference. So if you're getting into that aerobic area more than he is, and your heart rate's getting a little bit higher, or let's say you're better hydrated potentially, it could also be the amount of layers you're wearing. There's a lot of things that could cause you to sweat more. Should someone new to lifting hire a trainer? I recommend it. You're going to put yourself on the right track for sure. It's going to make your so having a trainer, if you're using it to get you started, is really good. It'll put you on the track to get the best results as fast as possible, right? So you're going to skip all like the figuring it out phase. You're going to let someone else show you the right road, right? So I recommend it, and I am a coach, so I might be a little biased there, but generally that's what my job is put people on the track they need to continue to grow and get bigger and continue to get better because there's so much information about fitness out there and not all of it's good. So let's see. I see you, Shaq. I see you. How you doing? I usually work out for about 2 hours a night. I don't recommend using ChatGPT because there's some human elements to it. They can't see if your form's off or things along those lines. There's no way for you to record it and give it to ChatGPT, so I can't make that recommendation. You can ask it for types of movements, maybe get some information, but I wouldn't use it as your end all be all. It can help you get some kind of track, though, I'd imagine. Powerlifting is my sport of choice. I'd at least I'd start back off Noah with some lighter movement, and just see if you still feel that pain in that shoulder. Um, um, and see if you still feel pain in that shoulder. The best route typically um, is to just kind of I'm losing track here. Hold on, give me a second. I'm trying to answer a question. What was the question? Give me 1 second. I've been here for a minute now. So shoulder pain. That's what we're talking about. Good Lord, I lost track. Start off with a lighter movement, see if it still twinges. If you're still getting that pain, then it might not be time to go back and start working with it again. If the pain persists for longer periods of time, depending on the type of pain, you may even need to get it looked at. It's hard for me to judge an injury over live, right? But I would kind of work my way back in if it's a serious pain. So I'm definitely not in the toilet. Definitely not in the toilet right now. Um, I've had shoulder tweaks before, and usually if it's a bad tweak and it doesn't go away after 24 hours, I usually give it 2 days before I put any real weight on it. Um, and then I'm bad about it though. I'll work out on a tweak. If it's a little tweak, if I got a little pain, I'll work out on it. That's not necessarily the best way to go about it. Yeah, so a lot of the time building the area around, like people are like, oh, I have lower back pain, I've got, pain in my knees and things like that. Not always, but a lot of the time, building the muscles around those areas and supporting them with bigger, stronger muscles will help alleviate some of the pain. A lot of it can be from low muscle mass in those areas. Not all the time, but sometimes. A lot of the time, actually. Am I tired? No, not at the moment. I sleep. I usually don't go to sleep till probably about about 3 o'clock in the morning. Typically, I go to sleep. Usually, I'm streaming later than this. Nice, solid work. Congrats on the PR. You know if red light therapy is good or effective. I am not a big fan of red light therapy. Um, personally. I don't see the benefits of it. There may be some benefits, but nothing's proven on red light therapy, and it seems more of like a fad. You know what I'm saying? So, how's it going, Dean? Good lord. You changed the PFP again. I've gotten rib pain before, but not any time recently or anything that was significant. But not from T rows. I did T rows last night actually. I appreciate it, Blanca. I normally get up around 11. I usually don't start working till a little bit later because I'm up later. Does sauna aid in muscle recovery? So heat can help aid in muscle recovery, right? So there is some significance to that, but I don't think it's super significant. I'm also it's kind of the same way of like it helps probably, but it's not going to be like significant difference. Sauna is more about relaxing, reducing stress, which can be really good for you. It can help with hormones as well if you're reducing stress. So. Today is the rest day, Northflow. We do Monday through Saturday. Monday through Saturday, we do workouts. Monday through Saturday. Let's see. I like dumbbell shoulder press and barbell standing press. Those are my two favorite, like military press. My two favorite shoulder movements. Cortisone is strong stuff. I know a lot of people that have used it to help alleviate pain. It does wear off eventually, though, which is unfortunate. So, my workout split. I do a 6 day a week upper body push and pull, and then I deadlift 3 times a week. I squat twice a week. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday I deadlift. Tuesday, Thursday I squat, and then I'm doing a bench, uh, some kind of curl, some kind of shoulder movement, some kind of row, and then tricep extensions typically, or tricep push downs, rear delt flies, 6 days a week. I'm over 1,000 pounds. I'm like right out 1,200 ish, 12 or a little over 1,200 pounds total. Definitely. I've been out through the 1,000 pound club for a while. It's a cool club to be in though, right? So science-based lifting is not a bad thing. I do think that sometimes you can do it a little too much. There's definitely some things you can miss on. You know, if everything is perfect, sometimes you need a little bit of a cheat in a rep, or you need to do things a little differently, shock the system a bit to grow faster. I think that there's gym science, and then you've got your science-based lifting, and sometimes they can work together, and you take a little bit from both because science-based lifting changes all the time, right? So what we're doing in the gym, you know, that's not part of the science-based lifting kind of like culture at the moment or the consensus might one day be part of this, right? The science-based lifting, like the actual science-based lifting. All of that stuff started off as people trying things out, right? And then they're like, oh, well, now the science says it works. So that's science-based lifting, right? But the things that, you know, people first started doing, like when people were deadlifting, you know, at first, they didn't know that that was an ideal movement, not an ideal movement, whatever else, the biomechanics of it. Then they're like, oh yes, this does work, you know, and it's science based now. This is what the best deadlift form is, and this is what it's doing. So it changes. Science based lifting is based out of gym science, right? At some point. So let's see. So heat also helps blood flow in the muscle itself. So that's usually why, like when I had my neck, I had a small neck injury that it was painful, but it wasn't severe. Heat was the only thing that cooled it off and let me get mobility to push more blood into that muscle and kind of stretch it back out and get that muscle moving, which eventually helped it heal. Because being still was causing more ache, more pain, and I needed to be able to move it. So when I put heat on it, it allowed me that mobility after some heating to start moving the neck and let it heal. It's all progressive weight, so I don't hit a lot of plateaus. I've never torn any muscles, no. Did I miss one, Northflow? How can I lose some fat and gain muscle? Ooh, hold on, I'm trying to keep up. So finding low calorie options for protein is going to be your best option, and then start some weight training to regain the muscle that you lost. A couple low calorie options that I would normally look at would be like a isolate whey protein, if you want something that's simple and easy, or something like a bone broth. Bone broth is very low calorie, but also very high protein. It's a good protein. It's a complete protein, and it's pretty easy to heat up and sip. So spice it to however you like. Try and find low sodium probably because they tend to be high in sodium, but it all depends on your diet. But that I would look for things that are low calorie, very lean foods like that. So while doing weight training, I don't tend to eat a lot of vegetables. No. I see you, Dean. I see you, Dean. Don't worry. I know you're here, Shady. Let's see. Stop getting super shaky. Are you getting shaky during the lift, like kind of hitching the lift up, or are you like shaky afterwards, like blood pressure, sugar drop shaky? Body weight, it will build muscle. It'll build muscle, but it is not going to be the fastest route to build muscle. Let's see. Let's see. What song would I want blaring from the radio? Blaring from the radio. I have no idea, honestly. I have no idea. But I am gonna end the stream, guys. I've got to go. I've gone a little over, but don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the workout. I appreciate y'all being here. If you want to support the channel even further, you can in the Buy Me a Coffee link below. Thank you guys for being here. I'll see you guys tomorrow.